Hello everyone. In this video, I'm gonna show you how easily you can get a ChatGPT template using Nextjs. As you see, this project, I deployed it in my subdomain as my own project, but I'm gonna show you how easily you can get it too as free also. So first, let's see how that scenario is working. As you see, there is a message on that welcome to Nextjs AI chatbot, and as you see, a reference is here how Vercel using the KV and also it using the Redis database to create this project. So let's first see how it's working. As you see, I'm not logged in. So first of all, let's ask some question. So write me a React component named, and we can name of that like account with data as username and email. Okay, now see what the response is coming. As you see, that response is coming from that's ChatGPT, by which I use my own API. As you see, that's the secret key I use for my own. So that's the responses is coming from there. So as I'm not logged in, that data it will not save here. So let's try to log in. You can go with the logged in or you can also go with the sign up, but as the similar things is going to happen. So as I am having the account already, I'll just simply log in that one. As you see, I logged in and already I have some chat here. If I click on that, it should see it's showing my previous data. So let's create a new chat, and what we can say is that what is JavaScript. As you see, that responses and how that's the point is working, how the very slick animation is going through it is very cool and super simple, and also it has that ability to go with that theme properties for the dark theme and also for the light theme. And for the clear history, you can also delete one by one. If I click on delete, as you see, simply delete it, and also I can clear history. The similar way it will clear overall all the history. So the design is pretty perfect, and also if you go back here, it's fully responsive for any devices. It's super cool and I like the template so much. That's why I just take that and I'm customizing that. And also in future you will get a ChatGPT clone, by which I'm mixing that one with OpenAI ChatGPT and also that's Nextjs ChatGPT template. But now how you can get it as your own? It's very simple to get that one. You just need to go with that Nextjs website, and from here you need to choose the templates, and in the templates you see there is a lot of templates available here, and it's all are for the starter project, or if you want to learn, if you want to explore a Nextjs, that would be your best playground, best mate here. So you will get so many things, and all the code, everything's here is free. So you can grab it and learn. And maybe you are saying why I'm showing you that, I can show you how to write the component and each and everything, but I like to show you each and every single era by which you can upgrade yourself. Okay, so you can come here, and I'm just showing you why you need to come here, because that's the ChatGPT template which I used. If you see there, that's from here you can just go and grab your template. If you see, just click on view demo, that page should load up. As you see, that's the same things which I just create there. I just change some minor bit for the ChatGPT promises and the responses and other limits. Otherwise that's the same setup I used. So how you can grab that? Even if you just go with that from the GitHub clone, it will not work. It's difficult to run because there is some more credentials you need to provide, and I'm gonna show you what kind of credential you need to provide and how it will work. Very much first, thanks for creating this amazing thing, and I'm gonna like give a star because they did such a lot of work. And what kind of work I'm gonna show you as super cool. So let's just grab that one. I'm gonna just go and click that. I'm gonna clone this project in my local host. So that's my build folder for my local machine, and I'm gonna open my terminal here. And after opening the terminal, I just need to just run that git command by which I can clone this project. So let's make a git clone and then paste that code. So now it's gonna cloning each and everything from this project, so I can grab and see how it's looking. So if I put ls, as you see AI chatbot, so I need to go cd into that account, cd AI chatbot, If I put Alice, I'm now within this project. Let's open it within my code editor. Okay, it's already open. So first, let's just explore what kind of things we have initially. If I close that, in the left side, you see we have the app directory here. Then we have all our components and also the library, and also in the public folder where all the public data is available, and .env.example where you need to give that things to a try. And there is a message is clear. You need to grab that OpenAI secret key, and you can go with that platform openai.com account API keys. You can go in that list, and then you can generate a secret key and paste it here. You need to type in auth secret, and how you can get the auth secret is already written here. And then that's the important thing, para is here, because the KV which used by Nextjs. Now that KV is coming from the Vercel. You can go their documentation and you can see how easily you can implement that, and there is lots of other starter projects by which you can learn about KV more. So you need to grab that KV URL, KV REST API URL, KV REST API token, and KV REST API read-only token. So that's 6 things you need to align here, only then it will work. So first, let's run this application in our local host. Let's see if it's running or not. So let's go in our terminal, and by the way, let's just explore in that package.json, and it's using the pnpm. If you're using that npm, just delete that pnpm log.yml and then just write npm install. And if you're using the yarn, do the same thing, remove that, use just yarn. In the package, we have pretty much everything. We have API SDK, AI SDK for OpenAI. We have Redis UI. The database is using the Redis, and also that Redis UI platform. You can explore a bit to go with your website, and you will also get a very fundamental ideas from there. And then we have the Vercel Analytics and Vercel KV, Vercel OG. There is a lot of things here, and pretty much you can explore a lot. And that Sonar, very much I love that one as that React Toastify. The similar things, but showing a perfect toast for it. And we have the Zod, use hooks, TS. So there is a lot of packages which can give you a boost to learn things. Pretty much honestly, it's perfect for learning a new idea. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just make pnpmi to install all the dependencies. Okay, that's the things you're gonna have that, because I have the different versions, and already here is mentioning a different version. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just remove that package manager, by which I'm gonna ignore that. Okay, so now I'm gonna make that pnpmi. It just, you need to go with some of the less of the configuration a bit, so it will just work in a very good way. And now we have also that components.json. So you need to go through what I'm suggesting you. As you see, also they use the Session UI. So what I'm suggesting, go with that app and see the layout, all the action, all the global CSS, explore a bit. And I'm creating a project by which I'm creating also that ChatGPT clone, and you will get so many I'm getting so many ideas from here and also from the ChatGPT itself. So in that way, I'm combining that two and creating a perfect combo of package by which we can just go and create ChatGPT clone. But what I'm suggesting you, come here and explore how it works, recreate that project, because everything is here. If you just go here from that, especially from the chat and from the page, that's the starter point. So you can go and just feel free to explore how it's doing the things and how it's working with that. Okay, everything is installed. So I make that pnpm dev. So it's gonna start that project in my local host. So let's just open my localhost 3000 and let's see how it's working. Okay, it's already open, but you can see here there is a message popping up that OpenAI API environment variable, so that was missing. So you need to keep that things, and also it's gonna miss some other properties. As you see, there's a lot of errors coming. So let's go in that .env.local. So in that env example, I'm gonna rename that one, and here I'm going to delete all other things except keep that .env. And from here, I need to generate that secret key. So I need to grab this much of code and I'm going to copy that. Then I will open another git bash here in my terminal so that I can generate my secret. Okay. Now that's the secret key. So accept that equal sign. I'm going to copy all the properties here. So that will be my next auth secret key. And for that OpenAI key, I'm gonna go grab my key from here. Is that OpenAI, as you see, that platform.com OpenAI API keys. And how you can generate, you can need to just create a new secret key. Okay, so you and then put the key name and default. That's it. You will get a key, and that's my previous key. And there is a catch on that. If you are in a free version, as you see, I have the UJS, so I am using my own data. I'm paying for it. As you see, my $5 is available here. So you need to at least keep $5 in your account, in the OpenAI account. Otherwise, that API will return empty. It will not work. You will get the API key, but response, it will be insufficient, and there will be no response at all. So don't just what I get it to just still debugging on it was that things is occurring, then it's coming that insufficient balance. So you need to like at least $5 and it will be fine. So let's just start on it. And so let's try to create a login. Let's see how it's working and how the way it's making the things. So first let's go inspect the things, see if anything is working. As you see, I'm just generating the secret and nothing else. So that's my secret. I don't have that OpenAI key. I don't have any of that properties. So let's try to write something. Give me an answer. Just writing something. As you see, what is saying, it's just coming that origin is static, like that's the error is coming. So means it's just getting a 500 internal server error, and we need to fix that. But before that, we need to generate that for KB URL, KB REST API URL, and KB REST API token, and KB REST API read only token. And to generate that one, we need to first deploy it through Vercel. And to do that, first we need to grab one repository here. So that will be our repository. It should be AI, okay, ChatGPT YT. Let's just see that how it's working. Okay, so you'll open it here. I'm gonna keep it as public, or I will just make it with the private, because my token and other properties will be there. And if you're following that same step, it will work in a very simple way. So from here in that directory, I'm going to remove that previous git. So everything should be removed from here. And now I will be able to use that. So first I'm going to make that initialize git init here. So git init and git add dot. And after that, I'm going to make that git commit, which going to be initial commit. Oops, it will be commit. Okay. And now what I need to do is that to align that, to link that repository through my repository. So it will be git remote. Okay. And I'm going to make it as the main branch. So let's make that git branch as main. And also I need to copy this command, which is git push u origin main. So now after doing this part, my code, it should be available here. Okay. Everything is now, I think it's good to go. So all the code is pushed through here. So okay, that's fine. So now I am here in my Vercel dashboard. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a new project to deploy that project here, because without deploying, I will not be able to get the credential for my KV. So as you see, that ChatGPT YT, I'm gonna import it here. And after importing, I need to just go through it with the default behavior, and I'll just simply deploy it. And for all other properties, just combine it here. Just see if you're facing any error. Maybe in my terminal it's not coming, because as I'm running that pnpm run build, and also it's configured with the pnpm. If you're using the yarn or npm, maybe it can having a collapse on it. But let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna help you to go out with that if you are facing so, and keep patient on that till it's just building your project. Okay, it's already deployed here. So let's just go on here, continue to dashboard. And here, as you see, ChatGPT Vercel app, if I click on it, as you see that the similar which I have here on that the error is coming. As you see, if I just get reload, that OpenAI key is missing. So that's the same missing properties is here. But first, before getting that OpenAI, as you see, if I go through login, it will not, it's just giving keep on OpenAI key. So first, let's just go and deal with something. So how we can get the Redis for that KB, you know, to generate that, because first thing we need to have that three properties for that KB URL and KB REST API URL. To get that, you see that button here, the tab storage in that Vercel dashboard for this project. I click on storage, and here I need to, maybe you doesn't have that. I have that chat test KB which I already created. I have that test project DB also which we have created. This one not required, but if you doesn't have that KB project, you need to just go to create a database, and from here you need to go to click on create. So I'm just using my hobby plan, so I have only one. So maybe you have this one is enough for to learning so many things. So what I'm gonna do, as I'm already having one KB database, so I'm gonna connect that one with my project, as you see, for the production, preview, development. And you can also choose from the advanced option, and you can pass your advanced URL, but I'll just go with that connect. Simply connect this application with KB, and after connecting, you see there is a Vercel that the kbc URL fetch env.local, and now from here you can see the show the secret, and after showing the secret you copy that, because if you copy this one similarly like that, if I go here and just paste it, you see that dot, it will not work, because there is some hidden things is here, which is the letters and other properties. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it as a show the secret, then I'm gonna paste it here, and also I'm gonna get my OpenAI key, so that's the secret key also. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna paste everything here, then I'm gonna start spinning. So you need to complete that 4 things, grab these 4 things from that from here, from that your project, starting with the KB and also that OpenAI secret key. That's the things you need to do it. So I'm gonna do it now and close that env file. Okay, my thing is done and I did that one. So let's just go and start spinning with that. So first I'm gonna close this one, I'm gonna close this one, and I will just go with my here in my localhost. If I reload, let's see how it's reacting. As you see, there is no error at all. So if I say, who are you? Okay, as you see, it's responding. So means it's a stock trading conversion bot or something else, I don't care, but it's responding, right? So let's just go and try to log in. Okay, it's not giving me that sense to log in. Okay, what's the matter? So let's just see. If I go with that in the console, if I try to log in, okay, it's just dumping me somewhere. It's not giving that action. So I'm gonna just make that empty cache clean and hard reload. Let's see if I click on login. Nope, it just making some weird responses. So let's go and explore the code a bit. Okay, so that would be our okay, that should be our login component here. Okay, so I think, okay, as you see, okay, it's compiling and session is null, and okay, it's using turbo. Okay, so sometimes it can be happen. As you see, if I log there is no session, it could be happen because of caching data. As I'm just dumping that .env file, copy pasting it, it can be happen. So just stop your project. So it's stop spinning and then try to start again, and after starting again, let's just go with that login properties. If we click on that login, okay, so we don't have any user, let's sign up with that user. So that's the properties here, and I'm gonna go with that this email, and I will also create a password by which we can log in. Create an account right now. Okay, user already exists, as I'm using the same KB database, so it will, of course, the user, it will be available. I'm using the previous credentials. So let's create a new user with that email. Okay, it's created and it's logged in. As you see, I am just go with that email and I can sign out from here. And now welcome user message is already here. So let's start a new chat. So what I'm gonna say, write me a what you can say, write me a simple Python file, just to see what the response is providing from here. So as you see, sure, I can help you with that, with a specific functionality file to have. So as you see, I need to go with a specific functionality also. Okay, so let me try one more, which going to be file operation, reading from and writing to files. Let's see. Okay, so now as you see, it's providing me the code for the Python. So you see, everything is looking so cool and weird, and also it just setting up with that. If we click on a new chat, so let's see, and how to know about coding languages. So let's see what's the responses is coming. Okay, it's a mistake, but there should be something, as you see. So specifically it's providing the answers, and that's happening with directly interacting with my UI. So you can also get it thoroughly. So as you see, everything is working here so fine. So what I'm gonna do, if we can delete it here, okay, so if I click delete, so singly we can delete one. If we clear the history, it should clear all the history, and also we can go with that properties of the theme. So let's delete everything, and now it's working locally. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just whatever we did, so git add dot, and also you're gonna make that git commit kv added, and I'm gonna make that okay, it's already there. Yeah, I believe it will work because directly we injected that kv here. So now if we roll back to our project, so we should be able to start working with that. So let's go to our project, ChatGPT, and from here let's click on it. So it's gonna load our application. Okay, now it's still missing that API key, which it should not. Okay, let's see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna directly pass my .env file also. As you see, it should be here, .git ignore, so where that code is running, .env local. So I'm gonna remove that command. So I'm gonna pass my .env there, so it's gonna configure automatically with that Vercel. So again, git add dot and git commit env removed from .git ignore, and now git push. So after pushing that things, now the env file, it will automatically generate in the Vercel side, and then it's gonna configure with that. So if we roll back to our deployments, and let's see if it's just deploying or not. So that things you can also directly just inject your env file like environment variables here also, but it's up to you. You can go with the several possibilities, several configuration is there. But right now, if you're having a .env file in your project and you are injecting it through your GitHub, as I'm using my private repo, so it's totally safe, then the Vercel gonna just grab the things from here. As you see, environments.env. So now it's getting that all the environment files, all the environments properties I'm using, it gonna grab that, and now it gonna use it also. So let's just give it a time to deploy. Ignore this error. So this coming, it will not be, you can explore and find out why this error is coming, and then you can just remove that and start working with that. There's a lot of things to explore because this application is fundamentally a huge things. If you are a new learner, if you're learning a new project itself, you can go and explore. It's super cool. Trust me, it's super cool and super expensive. I don't know why they keep it free, but it's a very expensive project to build, and I personally love that so much. So now, okay, it's deployed. So if we roll back here and just make a reload here, so you should be able to see, as you see, the error is not here. That OpenAI missing key error is gone. So now if I just go there, write me a React component. Okay, so now it's providing that. If we go with the logged in, so as I'm using that, let's just pass that previous email. Okay, I'm logged in, and as you see, my previous project things is here. So also I can make with that. If I make this also, make the component name as something. Let's see if it can rewrite that. Okay, as you see, it's providing the name as something, and also I can go and create a new chat. And how, okay, let's what is the difference between JavaScript and React? So let's see. Okay, you see the combining is also passing all the parameter, and it's super cool actually. So I think it's can really helpful to you if you can just understand how this things is working, how everything is building in a topper level. It can really give a very good boost in your coding paradigm. So from this video, that's all you to learn. So now if you want me to explore a bit to create it from this scratch, this project also, feel free to write in the comments. And also what I'm doing right now, creating a ChatGPT clone, combining with this, you can pretty much to see so many designs from here, because I love that UI and it's super cool. It's a super cool. I really love that. And also for the other properties, you're gonna see some of the ChatGPT variation here, and I'm gonna using the Firebase and also some other third-party database to store the data and get the real-time chat. But for now on, you can just go and explore this project, which can be fundamentally helpful for you. As you see, you can explore and you can learn a lot from it. So all the best, and any question about this project, any problem you're facing, let me know in the comments below. I will just jump to help you. All the best for it, and we'll see you in next video.